Let's do this. Guys, if you're just joining the live stream, make sure to hit that upvote button. We're gonna chat some wrist watches. Let me know what you're wearing on the wrist in the chat. Ooh, let me go get some water. I'll be right back. Okay, all right, we're back here. We're pushing water, and I've got a bit of a Red Bull. All right, we've got some Seikos, King Seikos that were released. We'll take a look at that. There's also a whole bunch of crazy watches that have been released, and we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about all the new stuff, all the cool shit that's coming out. And also, in 2 days, I'm going to Greece. Oh my God, the disaster. So I'll be coming live from Greece. I'll do live streams here and there, and I'll keep trying to do the program. So make sure to stay subscribed, keep uploading, and continue the journey. All right, cut the music, Timmy. There we go. Cool stuff. Let's pull up right here without any further ado the brand new King Seikos. I'm not a huge fan how it says Seiko twice on the dial. It's kind of weird. I think the watches look freaking incredible, but it says Seiko twice. It's a Seiko at the top and then King Seiko at the bottom. What is with Seiko not being able to figure out how they want to name their watches? Are there Grand Seikos? Are there Seikos? Are they King Seikos? Are they Seiko Turtles? What is happening? By the way, I'm wearing a Seiko tonight. Here we go. It's an SKX with the black bezel, black rubber strap. Love this watch. Obviously prefer that it would have had the Pepsi kind of a dial, but I already have a Pepsi, so it'll be repetitive. Shout out to all our peeps in the chat, everybody who's watching. Tuomo, thank you so much for reminding everybody to upvote. JMB, shout out to JMB. Please consider becoming a member, guys. Become members. At a $4 membership, you get emojis and the kind of a recognition of your support. You get a little emblem, and the $10 you get a WhatsApp group where I post some extra stuff. We chat, we share, just the outside questions. So become members. It's worth it, I think. Time flies. King Seiko upvoted. All right, guys, let me know if you own the Seiko. Let me know which Seiko you own. Let me know in the chat. We got Dave F. Or email it to me. It's even better. You can take a picture, email it to me at hello@timwright.com, and we'll pull it up. We gotta show some love To the Seiko family. Seikos don't get enough love. I have 2 Seikos, actually. Wait a second. Where are the Seikos? Huh, hold on a second. I got 2 Seikos, that's right. Ah, there it is. There's the second one. Okay. Here, let me show you this, guys. We got 2 Seikos right here. Check it out. We've got the enamel dial and just the diver, regular diver. So here we go. Let me show you guys what we got here. What we got going on in the Seiko family. There we go. I don't know the reference numbers for these because I'm not a big reference guy, but this is the blue dial enamel Japanese edition. As you can see, there is a really fine stamped, I believe, guilloche, and then that's been lacquered over. There's a lot of texture to this dial. Really cool. Daniel Katz, believe it or not, of all people, has one of these. He has the white version, but I have the blue one with the white printed Roman numerals. This is the Presage. Yo, the Presage, by the way, is back as well. There's some amazing Seiko Presages that came out. Maybe I'll pull them up as well. Actually, uh, Seiko Presage, the new ones. Let's see if I could find them because they just released them, and we spoke about them a little bit. Or I can actually. Oh wow, there's more actually. Never mind. There's so many more. Some ugly ones too. So, ugh, there's a lot. There might be too many Seikos, guys. Man, Seiko has been on fire. Seiko Presage. Let's just go straight to Hodinky over here. Now these King Seikos, I know they look great. They look amazing, right? But they're really expensive, actually. Yeah, that's the biggest problem with them. Extremely expensive. But what do you get for all the money? Try to guess, guys. By the way, how much do you think a king Seiko like this costs? Uh, Obviously, very much more difficult to guess when you don't see the close up on the dial. So here we go. Boom! Look at that. It's got this type of a honeycomb texture on the blue one, and other ones have different textures. Hey, shout out to the roommate. Roommate, come back. James, the advisor. Tim G got the tap on the shoulder. I don't know. I can't get it. I can't reach him. The man has disappeared. You know what? Tim G never existed, guys. Who's Tim G? Yo, James, who's Tim G? I can't get it. I can't get in touch with the guy. He's completely disappeared off the face of the earth. He went full on born identity on my ass. So Tim G, come back. I don't even know what happened. I'm like, I'm left wondering, did I do something? Did I say something? Did I do something? Or did he get the tap on the shoulder while I was away? Because when I was in Geneva, the snakes were playing games. So I don't know. It's hard, guys. Grandmaster Chime in the chat. The watch market is dead. It's dead. The watch market. Pretty much, yeah. But that's why you should just enjoy the hobby. You're not gonna make money here. You're not gonna make money flipping watches. Watches are not an investment. Some are actually, believe it or not. Some watches still could be considered an investment, but you gotta buy smart. You can no longer TPG this shit. Every watch is not going up in value. Okay, that was fantasy. It can't work this way, right? But if you know your watches, if you know everything there is to know about watches, what new stuff is coming out, what's collectible, what's desirable, you could pick correct pieces and you might not lose money. So the hobby still exists, but now you actually have to use the brain. It's no longer just freaking, you can't just buy everything and expect to make a bank. All right. All right, let's keep going here. We got Scott Wexlin saying hello to everybody. Working, so can't really pay attention to the chat. Have this on in the background. Shout out to Scott Wexlin. Hey, work is good. Yeah, just focus on your stuff. Make sure it's really important to keep your job. You know, a lot of people are losing jobs right now. Um, there's a big squeeze in the economy. A lot of people actually get their salaries cut. I heard it's first time ever. Usually people get like bonuses, but now it's like seems to be going the other way. It's tough. It's tough. So yeah, focus on the important stuff. So James the Advisor says it's a Seiko. The model is King Seiko. I like him. Your watch says Rolex and the Explorer. Same thing. No, no, no. It says Rolex at the top. It doesn't say Rolex Explorer at the bottom. Imagine if it did. Like, imagine if it said Rolex at the top and then Explorer Rolex again at the bottom. We get it. It's a Rolex. Look at it. It looks ridiculous. It says Seiko twice at the top and at the bottom. And it's a beautiful dial. We don't need the bottom font. In my opinion, they totally fucked this up with the font at the bottom. Like seriously, they could have maybe kept automatic, but even that, like, are you telling me someone who's buying this watch and spending upwards to a lot of money? I'm gonna reveal the price soon. Is going not going to know that this is automatic watch? This is Dave Portnoy is not buying this watch. All right. Uh, see, let's keep going. SpaceX is that SKX 007. SKX 007. Let's see. Yes, it is. Good job. Good guess. Now I know. Very easy to remember. It's an SKX 007 Seiko closed case back. This was like the first YouTube video I think that I watched about watches. It was I think on this one, and at that time they were going for around $300. I think they're probably going to be back at $300 very soon because I know when the watch market was going crazy, Seiko increased the prices of these to like 500 or something. We got my watch channel in the chat wearing his 62 Moss unboxed here. Love most Seikos. Seiko's cool. Seiko's cool. The bracelet on this thing, guys, is actually really legit. Here's the purple dial. As you can see, it's got like, I don't know what that is. Flowers, maybe leaves. It's like a leaf motif. So each color has a different pattern on the dial. Wow, this one is really nice. The purple one. Sergeant was looking to get a purple watch, and there's really a lack of purple watches out there in the watch market. So it's cool for Seiko to make one. But again, the King Seiko. Come on. Grandmaster Charm says wearing his SKX 003 GMT. Probably the best bang for buck I have. Might as well pull it up. SSK 003 GMT. Let's see. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. It's really nice. You know, there's a version I think, and I believe Brit Pierce was promoting this one, or maybe it was somebody else. Okay, I might be wrong, but here is the same model. This is the IFL with the micro painting of a space dude going in going out into space. It looks kind of freaking cool. The micro painting. Uh, I'm just worried whether the painting is going to last because you know it's not like they're using lacquer or enamel or you know these techniques that basically once you create a micro painting they last forever. So this might be just regular acrylics, you know. And you're spending $1,000, right? How much is this? Oh, 1,300, and there's only one left in stock. Maybe it was limited to just single one. I'm not sure, but yeah, this is way better. Actually, this is way better than the two middle fingers to yourself, Tissot, that Nico Leonard has put out. Gravity concept. Pretty cool stuff. We got Double D in the chat. I'm offended. I must not be important. I never get any tap on the shoulder. Hey, Double D. You're a high quality panelist. Don't worry about it. Your time is coming as well. My watch channel says following. Uh-huh. What? Okay. Okay. I don't know what that. Patek. Uh, we'll see. Well, we'll see. No, he was on at that time. He's just gone right now. But it's not like he was gone from from live streams. He's kind of gone. I'm actually worried for the guy. I don't know. Like I hope nothing kind of happened in real life because I would have like there's no message. Maybe I have to reach out to family or something. A little bit worried here. If you've been in touch with Tim G, give him a ring from me. I just want to make sure that the dude is alive. Cheeky Winders, just I mean he's a healthy guy, but still, he's a good guy. Cheeky Winders just counted my Seikos. Got 16. Cheeky. Okay, Cheeky, send me a picture. Maybe would love to see the Seiko collection. Actually, love Seikos. Seiko is a great brand to just collect on its own. You can have a lot of there's a lot of variety, and you're not gonna lose money. I mean, you're losing money by buying a Seiko, but you're not going to lose thousands by gambling, right? It's not buying a Seiko is not gambling. Buying Seiko is just, hey, I love watches, and I want to get one that expresses myself. Hey, we got legends in the chat. Humble Pine just upvoted. Thank you, Humble. Guys, if you're watching the stream, make sure to upvote that shit. Really appreciate it. Oh, but I'm going to buy the new Seiko, King Seiko with the red dial. No, really? Okay, here's the red dials. You can see it, the pattern. Looks pretty cool. Wow, the red Seiko. Mm. There's not a lot of red watches out there either, so this is pretty cool. And as you can see, the finish on the bezel and then on the case and the bracelet, especially the bracelet. Let me show you guys the bracelet here. Let's go a little bit more. Here's the red one. Here's a close up. Humble Pine. Humble Pine, by the way, guys, he's a huge Grand Seiko enthusiast. He's got like 5 by now. And when he went to Korea a couple of weeks back, he got 2. He brought 2 Seikos home. Fucking awesome. The smaller ones, they're like 37 or 38, I think. Humble Pine, manual wine too. Humble Pine says, by the way, Seiko discontinued the XKX, so prices are higher now. Oh, you think they completely? Well, they should bring it back. That's the iconic piece that rules them all. James, the advisor, says they're proud of the name Seiko and should be. Seiko is great. Seiko is great. Chicky Wonders, James, why I can't afford so many. That's exactly. That's why you can afford so many. The Seiko's collecting is like if you're gonna be collecting stuff, like it's it's a good price point for collectible things. Also, just wearing watches is awesome. It's a cool thing to do. My watch channel says, Tim, your driver isn't SKX007. It's the Turtle Prospects different watch. I have the SKX007. They were okay. All right. Maybe I have mine is old. I had this one for like 3 years, I think. I I didn't have the heart to correct him about his turtle. Oh yeah, it is the turtle. What the hell? You're right. Oh, yo, guys, I'm not a I'm not a Seiko specialist. I don't know all the references of Seikos. That's why we have you. Um, and always love to learn. Seiko. Hey, look at this. We got old friends in the chat. Night Wristwatchman Parm. Hey, Timmy, good fun in Geneva. These King Seikos are cool. Hey, shout out to Parm and Andy. They're doing a show together. Met them at the Geneva Watch Days. Let me actually pull this up. Chrono Passion 007. Uh, let's see. Okay. Um, guys, subscribe to the Parm and Andy show. The link is in the chat. It's Chrono Passion 7. Check it out. They did a latest episode is on Geneva Watch Days, and it's only a part one. So there's going to be a multi-part episode from Geneva. So I'm gonna watch it. This is on my radar. It's a long podcast, 1 hour 12 minutes. But if you actually want to learn something about watches, that's the podcast to listen. Yeah, because mine is just for pictures and just to have a fun discussion. But if you want to learn, check out Parm and Andy. Paris, Korea. Oh yeah. Oh, it was. Humble Pie. Yeah, that's right. That's right. It was in Paris. He got two Seikos in Paris. He got the uh, what's it called? Uh, wait a second. A Breguet. That's right. A Breguet tradition. Uh, with retrograde seconds. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. My watch channel. Thank you. Send me the SKX picture. I would. I want to see it. Uh, and is missing. No, no, Ivar, Tim G. I don't know. Tim G is just missing. There's a chance that he's on vacation, and he told me, but I forgot. Right? That's I think what actually has happened is I think when I was going to Geneva, I think he mentioned he'll be away because he's going to be doing something, and obviously me and Red had way too much to drink in Geneva, and I have forgot since then. So I come back, send him a text. He's gone. No answer. Okay. So yeah, it's hard. Paul Yesamides, 20 euro super chat. Thank you so much for the very generous donation. I've just spent all day searching my house for my bank card. Isn't it's almost 10:30 p.m. Here, guess where it was? In the washing machine, of course. Let's get the party started. Oh my God. Paul, that's crazy. And it's still working? Can the credit card survive a cycle? Depends. It depends how rough the cycle was, right? If you had it for deep clean, it's probably all the money is gone. But if you had it on the light cycle, it still should be okay. Uh, JBB says Tim G's life is a vacation. Yeah, it is. He's living the life, just traveling everywhere, every part of the country. It's good fun. Chelsky Tim G is off radar. He's involved in peace talks in the Middle East. You never know. There's a possibility. Newbie, I heard he flew out to mission on painting by TPG. Hey, Dirk Diggler, how you doing? Dirk Diggler says the heat was on for Tim G. Yeah, yep. They were trying to get him. It really did because it's like whoever associates with me, they got like the target on their back. People start going after them, try to give them the tap on the shoulder. So it's tough. It's tough being on the Tim Wright show because yeah, you could always be next. You never know. I mean, who wants to take that risk, right? It's tough. It's a tough gig. But hey, let's keep going here. We've got a show to put on, right? Let's keep going with the Seiko. All right, price reveal, Timmy. How much does it cost? What the bracelet? Oh yeah, yeah. Before the price, the bracelet. I love it. It looks fantastic. It's like a jubilee, but with two extra links. It's the seven. Was it seven link? See, one, two, three, four, five, six, seven. It's a seven-part, seven-link bracelet. So it's something different, right? That's another thing that's cool about this King Seiko is that you can add it to your collection because there's no other watch that has a bracelet like this. Look at this, so gorgeous. Okay, yeah, there's no micro adjustment. All right, but it's not that kind of a watch. For some reason, Seiko, they're allergic to micro adjustment. I think they will never do it. At this point, I think they somewhere internally they decided, all these people who are bitching about that Seiko has to add, or Grand Seiko has to add a micro adjustment, can just go and stuff it. All right, they're not gonna do it because maybe it's not. They find it that it's not necessary. Just add extra link. All right. If it wears a little bit loose, so be it. All right. Who cares? I guess that's their attitude to the whole thing. But all right. Here we go. Without further ado, the price. Oh shit. Sorry about that. Okay, here we go. The price, Timmy, it's 3,400 euros, and they're not limited edition. Now the size, here we go, just real quick. It's 38.6. Very weird size. Okay, it's very small. 38.6 by 10.7 millimeters with a 45.8 lug to lug. It's like the greatest size, right? It's actually makes sense. Because watch being smaller, it's probably more wearable in Japan. This is what I never understood about Grand Seiko, right? Like Japanese people, they're slightly smaller than the fat Americans, right? And so they have thinner wrists. They take care of their health a lot better in Japan. They eat, mu- fewer calories. They eat rice, without any kind of additives, right? There's much less processed food. So, but they're not just skinnier, they're also a little bit kind of smaller. Then you got fat Americans over here, right? Okay, now Grand Seiko being Japanese brand, why the heck is are so many of their watches just huge? They're like 45, 46 millimeters. The Grand Seikos, they're giant. Look, Grand Seiko, right? If we go to Grand Seiko, a lot of the GMTs, those are seriously big watches. Or like this one, the Seiko Sports Collection. I mean, who is this for? Like not even like big Americans or whatever, or big Londoners can wear a watch like this. Okay, where's the website glitchy? Okay, here we go. Let's see it. What's the size of this thing? Are they gonna say? Okay, you see this lion watch? It's huge. It is huge. Like, yeah, it's cool. It's really badass looking watch. But okay, here we go. Here we go. It's 44.5 by 14.9 millimeters. It's massive. Come on. No one in Japan can wear this watch. That's for sure. Barely anyone in America can. Um, let's see. Let's catch up on the chats here. David H. Never surrendered. No, 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 of course not. That's ridiculous. So ridiculous. Dave F451. That's how you launder the money. Oh, just put a credit card into the washing machine. That's how the launder. Maybe you think that this super chat was sent by accident? Credit card glitched in the washing machine, and it sent a super chat. Is that what was happening? Whoa, super chat, Dr. Bob's nightmare. $20. Yo, Dr. Bob, did you get the mug? I sent it. I paid for it. Like, no, it cost me, to ship it and stuff. I hope you got it. If you didn't, let me know. I'm gonna check tracking here. Hold on a second. Maybe I'll check it even right now. What's the website? Mm. Okay, Streamlabs. Okay. Let's see. What the hell happened to Dr. Bob's watch? Log in. No. It's hard, guys. It's just everything is hard. Logging in, you need all these passwords. I hope Dr. Bob's got that mug. Merch store. Come on. No, that's not how it works. How do I check this? It's all very difficult, guys. It's just very. Here we go. Paid orders. Oh no, it's not here. Fulfilled orders. What the fuck? It's just it's just pain in the ass, you know? It's just where am I supposed to find it? It doesn't say anywhere. Fuck. Balance. Paid. Returned. Oh, I can see who returned their order. Wow. Some this was so long ago. Okay, well, hey, Dr. Bob's just let me know. Okay, he said $20 super chat from Dr. Bob's Nightmare. Grand Seiko and King Seiko were in competition with each other. Grand Seiko won for the superior finishing, but King Seiko had the superior movement. Oh shit! They Seiko told Grand Seiko they would produce Grand Seiko watches with King Seiko movements. Seiko history in a nutshell. Oh, interesting. Very interesting. By the way, quick question: Did did Grand Seiko ever produce Grand Seikos with King Seiko case? That'd be interesting. I got the backpack. Still waiting for the mug. You got the backpack. What backpack? What backpack? You didn't get it? Oh God. Okay, I'm gonna have to search for it through the deep archives. Sammy the Bunny, Timmy, can a Sky Dweller be a one and done, or is it too thick? No, it can. It could be a one and done easily. In fact, Q is a really cool member of the watch community. Q, he got the blue dial. Uh, Sky Dweller, and he had smaller wrists too, and it wore really well on him. It really like it depends on the shape of your wrist. If you have a round wrist, it's not gonna work. But if you have a flat wrist, some people they have really like flat. Like my wrist, I think is flat because it's flat here and it's thin over here. So you see how it's almost like it's twice the width than the height or whatever. So if you have the correct type of a wrist, you can wear Sky Dweller and be done with it, right? And it's a perfect watch to wear as a one and done because it's got all the information. It's basically an annual calendar. Like the fact that it doesn't say the month, obviously, right? It has this little red dot that pops up next to the hour marker to indicate which month. Like right now, the red one is at 8 o'clock, so that means September. No, August. Yeah, so that means August and the 28th. Now, the cool thing is not that it indicates which month it is that it knows how many days are in that month. So it will adjust the date for you correctly. That's that's why you buy this watch. That way you set it once, and unless it's a leap year, you never have to touch it again. So very cool piece. And the GMT function is great as well because yeah, if you travel, everybody travels. So especially in United States, if you're like, for example, if you're like Tim G and you're flying from East Coast, West Coast to Central, then you're back on the East, then you got a house in the West side. You can have your home location time, and then as you travel you can jump the hours very easily. So it's a badass piece. Daniel Katz says that his brain is flat. No, not Daniel, come back. Daniel Katz, smooth, smooth, he's a smooth operator. Let's see now. Which one do you go for? Which color is a one and done, one for life color? Is it the green one or the blue one, or do you have to go with something more classic like black one or white one? I don't know. Let me know in the chat. Like if you could if you were told that's it, you're done, you get Skydweller for the rest of your life. Um, just you pick. You have choice of color and you're gonna be stuck with the Sky Dweller until you die. Which one? Which one would you? Which color would you choose to be stuck with? Hmm. Let's see. Which color? You go with something nice and white and clean. Green color, which is fresh and new. Blue, which is timeless and sporty, or black, or as I like to call it, the James Bond edition. No, not really. Jubilee. Okay, let me change it. Sammy wants it on the Jubilee, so let's put it on Jubilee for him. Whoa, speaking of Jubilee,
Hello. Oh, it's too loud, eh?
where are you pimping tonight?
I'm there. Believe it or not, Tim, there are women of the night in my building. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Oh, well, for $100 super chat, we'll order one.
No, 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 no,
We'll
no,
get them
no.
on the live stream. We'll tell them, come on the
Last
live
night,
stream. We
wait a
want to
minute.
have a chat.
Last night, I went downstairs to talk to the front desk about something,
Yeah.
okay? I
Uh
am
huh.
innocent. I want to express my innocence. I went in the elevator.
Uh
I'm
huh.
on the ninth floor. The seventh floor, come to the second floor, it stops.
Uh
A
oh.
woman comes on,
A woman of the
and
night.
yeah, I wasn't sure
Was she
where
better
the
looking than Tea and Tickers in the wig?
she had high heels on that were 3 floors high.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't even find out where the skirt began on her legs.
Wow.
So and she was with her purse, and she had cleavage that was I don't know, unbelievable. I don't. I think they were real. I really do. But hold
Really?
on, hold on, hold on, hold on,
Authentic.
hold on, hold on, hold on.
Is that
I
the
can't hear. It.
ambulance?
Hold on.
Who's that ambulance for?
Oh, there's like ambulances every 2 minutes around here. So, anyways, that's the Brooklyn of Toronto. So, anyways, she had cleavage that went
You think
all the
somebody
way
got
down.
whacked?
She had cleavage that went down to her feet. She was,
I don't
it
know if
was,
it's sexy or not.
no, no,
Depends.
it was, I'm exaggerating. It was well done, but over well done. She looked like she was in the weight room just to be so perfect in the legs and every part of her body. And she
Oh.
smiled in a savvy way at me, like I was no threat
Uh
to
huh.
her. She was in a rush.
Did you ask how much?
No, I didn't. She was already taken. She was rushing
Oh.
to a car to pick her up for assignment.
Oh, you
I
think
mean,
she
it had
lives
to
in the
be.
building, or
She
was
lives in
she
the building,
doing the service in the building?
and she lives in the building. No, no,
Oh, you
no.
saw her before?
No, there's a lot of people in that building.
Well, the next thing to know is find out which apartment, and we could knock on the door.
Well, I know it's the seventh floor, but I don't want to get into that. So, oh man, where did
We
I
can
move
go order.
into? What did I move into? Holy smokes! I,
Hey,
I'll
it's
have,
that's the beauty of living in the Brooklyn of Toronto.
yeah, I'll have to ask Doctor Bob's nightmare. What's my next step?
Dirk Dickler says should have offered a few hundred, Danny.
I don't know with that one, Dirk. I think it's a few thousand. I mean, she was like we're talking about. I'm guessing around 20, in perfect,
Oh,
like
she was
athletic
young.
form,
Mm.
young, athletic
Wow.
form, but savvy. She kind of smelled at me like she knew
Uh-huh.
that I knew that she knew what she was doing. But I
Uh-oh.
guess there was respect. You know, it's what she does. I
Well, hey,
guess.
listen, that's
Oh
it's hard
man,
out there, Daniel. It's really tough. I
yeah.
don't know.
No, no.
This economy
Yeah.
is putting the Tim Wright show on the squeeze as well. It's
Yeah,
very
yeah, no,
brutal
no.
out there.
I'm not criticizing. I'm just saying,
You know?
Tim,
Yeah.
my eyes fell down to my shoes. I tell you,
Yeah.
they just
Maybe.
popped right out. But I try to look incognito with my eyes popping out. How could you do that, Tim?
Well,
Honest.
the reason why she looked at you that way is because she thought, because you were dressed as a pimp, she thought
Oh,
maybe
is that what it
you
was?
want to try to make
You
yours.
see my legs, you know?
Yeah, there we
I
go.
don't know. I don't know.
Daniel looks so pimping.
I have to pretend that I'm so insecure. No, it's the guy that gives her the business, not just someone who pretends to dress stylish in
Hmm.
Las Vegas. No, no, it's the guy that provides. That's the guy, and he's got to be a bit of a. And I'm not one of those,
Well, if
unfortunately.
there's three of them living in your building, you can open the business, Daniel.
Well, yeah, I got to be careful, or I could be snuffed out for trying to take someone else's business, Tim.
Right, right.
You know, like the car picked her up to, I guess, to a patron to go to a
Yes.
patron. You
Oh,
know. Uh, They're
it's
not on
brutal
the
out
street
there.
anymore. They
Yeah.
go. It's online. It's already set up, and they're sent over like an Uber. Tim,
Really? That's
literally,
very convenient. You get a delivery
you get a
through your
delivery.
door.
Yeah.
Wait, it's like Uber. It's like
Are we
Uber
a little?
Eats.
Are we a little bit away from watches here, or
Is this
what?
can you order this on Uber Eats? Is
Oh,
that deep? Is that
you can,
you just go and order the most
Tim,
expensive fish
Tim,
at the restaurant?
Tim. It's better than caviar. Yes, you can eat. It depends which area. All right. Let's
Mhm.
not get into details.
I get it.
But okay. You know,
It's unbelievable then.
front and back. You know. So,
Uh, JDMTL says, "Cats, I'm in Toronto for the film festival
oh,
with Tim
nice.
G. Party time.
Oh,
Oh,
isn't that something? Oh,
is that where Tim G is?
um, I'm running around doing stuff, JD. But call me, call me. I mean, I'm going to a movie on Saturday night. I think it's called The Party Is Over, a French film. But I'm not going to be involved with the festival as much outside of that. So,
JDMDL says it's a pack. Cats. Toronto is huge. Go to the corner, Daniel. Show him which corner you're on. Which
okay,
street?
okay. I'm right at Ossington and Queen right now, walking home.
Okay, Daniel is pimping on Ossington and Queen.
Stop it.
Come in an
No,
Escalade
no.
and pick him up.
I'm not going to go. I'm not going to go to the big image, Tim, because I'll lose the audio somehow. So let's
Oh,
not do
okay.
that right now, okay?
All
So you'll
right,
see a
all
little.
right.
You'll see a little bit of it, anyways. So, like at the bottom of Ossington,
Yeah.
and I'll go over here. Isn't that something? I just got to go take my digestive stuff. If JDL wants to, I'll meet them tonight if they
Yeah.
want.
Hey, and you're going to the film festival. You have some tickets there, right?
I got online ticket for The Party Is Over, a French film. It's a weird one where a divorcee, apparently a divorcee, it's not what you call a big distribution film. I like artsy films. A divorcee
Mhm.
in France is dealing with her divorce, lives in a house with someone who helps as a maid.
Oh no,
No, no,
divorce.
hold on. She's not necessarily rich.
Yes.
And all of a sudden she finds out out of desperation a woman from, uh, I don't know, from Zambia or whatever, desperate to find a home, just moves into the tool shed in the back. And it's how the women deal with her, or how the woman of character from Zambia helps these other women find themselves in a better way. It's a comedy, a dark comedy.
It's
So I'm
really
going to
dark.
see that one.
A
Yeah, but
comedy
again,
about divorce?
no, no, it's after the divorce. Like she
Oh.
sees this woman that moved into a tool shed, Tim, has
Why did
no
she move
money.
into the tool shed? Like
The woman from
she couldn't do
Africa,
anything? She was this
well,
hopeless?
people are homeless and they do what they can to survive.
But why did she divorce just to
I
become
don't know.
hopeless?
Oh no,
What was she thinking?
Tim, I didn't see the movie, Tim. I
Ah, well,
got the
that's maybe
ticket for
that's
the
the
movie.
joke. Maybe that's the joke.
No, I don't
Like
know,
that's the
Tim. I don't
comedy
know.
of it.
All
Like,
right,
why
all
did
right.
she divorce? It's
Okay, Tim.
horrible.
We'll wait for you to write your own script. In the meantime, I'll
Yes,
see the film on Saturday. And if JDO wants to,
yes,
he can call me. He'll look at our stream, or Tim, give him the number, and then I'll see if I come over and meet them tonight. I don't know.
that's right. JDMTL. If you want to reach out to Daniel, actually, I'll drop his Instagram
I'm not
in the
talking about that
chat.
movie, Whole Milk.
Daniel, I'll put your Instagram
Okay, all
into
right.
the chat,
Okay.
and he can follow you and send you a message there. But if he comes and kills
Okay.
you, I'm not responsible.
Oh, I got a table. You want to see the table I got?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, hold on. I
He
gotta
seems to
bring.
be okay. I don't think JDMTL is gonna do anything, right?
Hold on. Let me just see if it's still there. You're not gonna like it, Tim. It's like it's a really. Oh, they may have moved it out. Hold on a second. Here it is.
Here we
It's,
go.
don't forget, I have a small space, okay, a really small space.
That's a
So I'm
really
doing
tight
a
space.
compact thing, right? It's compact. So it's this
That's why it's so small.
table here.
Oh, that's really compact.
Yeah, it is compact, but I can fit three people on there. And it's got a bench
Yeah.
like a park bench type legs here at the back. You see?
This is one of those things that Simone Biles was doing a routine at the
I don't,
Olympics.
yeah, maybe, but it's like
This
I'm
is
living
like
in a
it's
miniature
like a
home.
beam. You could
Okay,
do
yeah.
Daniel. You could practice your balance.
Right, right. So there it is in this home. I'm gonna sign out.
Okay.
I might come
Daniel
on
Cat
later.
setting out. He's buying furniture. He's
All right.
buying a weird piece there.
Yeah.
What would you call it?
Huh?
What'd you call it again?
Oh, I just call it the thin compact table. I
The
don't know what's
compact
official.
table. The
Yeah, yeah.
compact table.
Okay,
All
I'll
right.
talk to you guys later. Bye bye.
All right, Daniel. Peace
Oh,
out.
and hi, Dirk.
Wow.
Hi, Dirk. Okay, take care. Bye.
Yeah, yeah. Hi, Dirk. Hi, Dirk. How you doing, Dirky Dirk? All right. All right. Oh, there's some comments here. Missed. She knows Cats isn't a normie. He's an international player. Yeah, we love Daniel Katz. Wow. Well, he's got some adventures there at the house. I don't know. What should he do? Whole Milk says the party's over about the watch market post 2021. No, 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 no. 2022. That's when the crash happened. That's when the party became over. But right now, the party's still happening. It's still going on. There we go. Uh, could you use a sky dweller as a one and done? Very easy. Guys, upvote the live stream if you think that sky dweller could be used as your one and done watch. Obviously, one and done is hard. I mean, as watch enthusiasts, it's very difficult to have just one watch. You know, what would it take to just go down to one watch? Whew, man, yes, that would have to be certain circumstances to make you sell everything, right? Mm. But it's not a bad watch to be with. I think actually Rolex even designed the Sky Dweller to be like one of those one and done watches. It's got everything because it's like the most complicated Rolex that I think they made. Pretty cool stuff. By the way, okay, just another watch that was very recently released is these Longines Legend divers. They updated them with new colors and I think two new sizes. So this has just came out, the latest drop, and I always thought that Longines Legend Diver was a great alternative diving watch at an introductory price point because it's very unique. There's nothing else like it. Well, maybe now there's some brands who try to copy them, but for a long time, this watch stood by itself and was quite affordable. Let's see what the new price is, and let me know what you guys think about these new colors: black, green. It's gray. Um, I don't know, brown and green, gray, brown, and the green colors. Let's see here. Just to okay, so they're 3,800 euros. That's the same price as the King Seikos. Wow, we've got a competition here between two amazing watches. What do you buy? And okay, here's the size: 39 millimeters by 12.7. 13 millimeters is when the watch starts to feel thick, but at 12.7, it's just perfect. 39 millimeters. I don't see a different size, so I'll just say there's only one size. Let's just go with that. 38 mil Longines Legend Diver in three colors. Pretty cool. Very cool piece. Really elevates this collection. Here we go. My watch channel says they removed the date. Oh yeah, that's right. They pandered to the watch community. They did what I think any of us would say they should do. Maybe that's why they were able to reduce the thickness as well. And because the thickness is so important, man. The watch has to be under 13. Anything above 13 feels a little bit tall. It doesn't fit. Basically, that's the cutoff for the watch that can go under the cuff, 13 millimeters. So this is a very good size for everybody. 39 mil. Interesting color choices. The green one I understand. That's very fresh. But then this brown one, what the? Uh, I guess yeah. No, it looks really good. Looks really good. Are they going to show us the bracelet? No. So we can only assume it's basically very similar quality as the Grand Seiko. But here you get the extra complication, an internal rotating bezel. So just like a Submariner and Omega Seamaster, other divers, this Longines got a bezel, a timing bezel. I think it's bidirectional. It would have to be, I think. And it's got this bezel internally. It's a really sweet way. It's different from Submariner, right? Because Submariner and Seamaster are very similar watches with very similar complication. Yeah, the clicks are slightly different, but this way of doing a timer is it's also pretty cool. Lord Fleck says Longines is the way up in status and market. Oh, is on the way up in status and market. Yes, that's right. Ever since consulting with uh what do they consult with there? Let's see. Uh, oh yeah, yeah. With they consulted with Ben Clymer and they released like their first heritage watch. And after that, like it was such a success that they basically repivoted their entire company to bring back the what's it called? The like the heritage catalog. Instead of doing new weird designs, they just went for heritage and released some very interesting watches or re-released. And but this is like completely fresh. This is renewing an existing model and reintroducing it for like enthusiasts. This is like literally done for collectors. I think this watch. Now, whether that's a good thing or a bad thing, I don't know. You tell me. I know. Do you, like because limited edition, right? The Speedmasters, like it in a way it breaks the fourth wall between collector and these objects. Let me know. What do you think, guys? Do you find it a little bit kind of off-putting to get a limited edition watch? Because it's a bit of a reminder, like, hey, these are collectibles, right? They're not just because in the past those Rolexes, they were originally made. They weren't made as collectibles. They were made as as tools, like for diving. Right? They had a contract with Comex. They had these different military contracts, and they were just making products. And today people look back and they try to collect old things. But when company starts going from making a tool for purpose into just making collectibles, I don't know. Is that breaking a fourth wall? Dr. Bob's Nightmare says, I like the Longines. They don't make ugly watches. Lord, really? They don't? They reintroduced a lot of watches. Let's see here. Longines. They introduced a lot of watches in the past couple months. But what I find kind of a little bit strange about Longines is that they don't have any kind of it feels like any kind of personality presence in the watch space. They don't have a lead watchmaker. They're just they're just making watches, and they don't have like celebrities in their company. It's just cold business. So I don't, it's kind of interesting. Other companies, they have these famous CEOs. They go out, they make speeches. They all try to do something. Whereas Longines operates kind of like just regular company. They're just focused on doing what needs to be done, and they don't make any bombastic public statements. It's kind of a funny company. Cheeky Winders, next to Seiko Longines is best value and design in their class. Nice. Yeah, Longines is a super brand. Great bracelets. Oh, it's got everything. And it looks like there's even more colors. In this picture, it doesn't show, but there's also a blue dial and black one. And it says that the blue is new. Oh, because they took off the date. Of course. Oh, here's the case back. So it has a closed case back with a much improved engraving of like a snorkeler. Somebody snorkeling. Let's see. Are they going to show us the back of the bracelet as well? Yes, they do. Whoa! Oh, here we go. That's actually a really cool clasp. It looks like there's five points of micro adjustment. I don't think it's like quick adjustment, but I think this is one of those bracelets that you could adjust with the toothpick. So this is really nice. I mean, if it's a quick adjust, that would be insane. But you know what? Maybe this way is better, because at least it kind of forces you to work with the watch a little bit. Mess with the spring bars. Paul Yosemite says the new Hydro Conquest on the rubber strap are nice. Plus, they do them in various sizes. Okay, let's see. Are there actually multiple sizes? Because that Fratello article wasn't actually very helpful. Let's see. Let's go here. Let's see more. More is that. Let's see. New Longines Legend Diver. How do I? Okay, discover. Okay. Oh. Okay. Here we go. There we can see how it kind of runs. It's pretty cool. Very good looking. So there's the 39 mil size. Oh, this is a nice picture. They're showing it in the pool. Cool. 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 Really nice. On the boat. This looks like one of those Tim G boats, by the way. Very nice. Then we got the blue just out in Greece. uh, yeah, that looks like a Greek wall. Blue dial's really cool. 39, 30. So far, I don't see a smaller size. Where's the smaller size? Uh, okay, no smaller size. Maybe smaller size is gone. You can order them online. It looks like the gray one has sold out. Oh, so they're selling these. This is incredible. Uh, I mean, I see why wouldn't they? It's a great piece. Let's do this blue one. Oh my god, it's gorgeous. My watch channel. I like my Legend Diver compressor. It's thin, 300 meters. Uh, JLC vibes all day long. Whoa! My watch channel, $50 super check. Great watch breakdowns. Upvote. Thank you so much. My watch channel. Uh, yeah. Hey, second, just to answer Daniel. Daniel JDMTL said he'll contact you on Instagram. I think he's on the Instagram. I don't know. Thank you, my watch channel. Really appreciate. Yeah, I love this watch. It's one of those that I could if I w- yeah. This is like I would add this to the collection, and with new colors. Personally, I think I would go for that weird clay one. This one, like right here. Look at this. Like that's an interesting color. Let me get like a picture on the wrist. Yeah, look at that. What? This is the one I would go with. It's so sweet. Yeah. Obviously, we've got other priorities, but I think these are not going to be exploding in price anytime soon. These are quite I mean, look, the gray one's sold out. It's not like a 4P watch that didn't sell at all. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. The loom, the 12369 and all the hour markers are loom as well. By the looks of it. I mean, is there a loom shot? No. Dang it. Um uh Watchaholic, where is Tim G? This stream is much better. No, Tim G, where is he? I don't know. He's gone. Okay, he's gone. Mia missing. I don't know why. Yeah, when I came back from Geneva, I couldn't get in touch with him. Hopefully he's okay. Like, um, yeah, hopefully he's okay. I think he did mention that he's going on vacation. So cool there. Let's see here. Let's keep going. Paul Yosemite says everyone should have a long genes of sperm description in their collection. Long genes of sperm description. What does that mean? Please clarify. What's a sperm description? Am I missing something, guys? Help me out. Help me out. Dr. Bob's. Uh, it's the same shade of beige Germans use on the Porsche for domestic sales. Yes. Yeah. 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 It would be cool with the Porsche, like to have it on the wrist in the Porsche. Yeah, yeah. Matching color. It's cool. I like how it looks with the boat here. Mm, cool stuff. Cool stuff. Uh, How's Strat? I think Tim G is in New Orleans. He may be. Not sure where. Really not sure 100%. But I think he's coming back soon. Never know when he's going to pop up, or maybe he's gone. Hey, it's tough out there. By the way, I know yesterday we only touched on a little bit on this, on the new uh, Apple stuff that was released, but I gotta say I'm loving the new iPhone Pro. You know, it's really clever. They actually done a really useful update, and that's the cam. They added an extra button to the new iPhone. As you can see here, there's a button where this guy is holding the finger at, and it's a button, and it's also a little trackpad. So and it's dedicated just to camera. So when you're taking pictures, you could just click on this button to take the picture, and you can change different settings by scrolling to the left or right on the button. So it's very ingenious solution. It's super expensive, but I think, actually, this is probably the best update so far. Now, in uh, in this modern world, we use our phones so much, and especially the cameras. I think camera is so important. It's you could take pictures and shit of it. Uh, you can you could have a lot of fun there with taking pictures, taking video, and they also improved the sensors. So I think I might have to trade mine in and upgrade. It might be the time. I'm loving because I take so many pictures for the YouTube. I think it would be a bit stupid of me not to get it because yeah, so it's for the content, whatever the heck excuse. We've got Humble Pine. Don't need a Tim to start sperm swiping watches. Oh, oh no, Jesus. OG baby girl, upvoted. Thank you for the upvote, OG baby girl. Really appreciate that. Yeah, guys, what do you think? The new iPhone with the camera button. Is this a big deal? Is that worth upgrading, or it's just or are you sticking with your phone until it's literally dead? Let me know. Let me know. The first world problems, of course. But man, it's crazy uh how important uh your phone is today. Oh dang, look at this picture. This is the famous mountain somewhere in like Netherlands or something. A lot of photographers go out there to take their pictures. So here they're using it as a backdrop. Pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. Good camera. Lock in your look, align aesthetics, make sure you're okay. That's all that stuff is just nonsense. Lots of BS. But what I think, oh, gaming in a whole new way. Not really doing any gaming. Um, I'm liking the camera button. Actually, like, super excited for the camera button. What the hell? Yeah, it's been a while since I was, excited by a new phone. Uh, Past 3 releases, they were just not very impressive. When the first iPhone came out, it was so much fun. Every year, the changes was so massive. They get the first iPhone and the second one, the 3G. Then the Android got into the game. The battles, the battles. Now it's just like we reached, it's too much. Okay, we got too greedy. There's too many functions. uh, nice iPhone 16 Pro. How long is this gonna go? Like, are we gonna have iPhone 96? I mean, or do you think guys trends will change by then? How far will this iPhone be able to go? Uh, Funny stuff. Anyways, that's the new iPhone, everybody. I'm kind of excited. All right, I'm kind of excited. I think I took care of my iPhone, so I can sell it back, get maybe like $600 back, possibly. So I could. That's gonna help a lot. but yeah, I want to take some pics with the new phone. Anyways, let's keep going. We got so many more releases to chat about. Mont Blanc, of all the watch brands, has put out a new, like a 7750 chronograph, but it's actually kind of really nice. And a three-hander. Oh my god. And they use, a guilloche-like pattern in the shape of the Mont Blanc, what's it called? The snow peak, right? If you look at the Mont Blanc logo, right, the little star with six sides with rounded corners, that's supposed to be like the snowy top of the mountain. And they used that as the guilloche pattern for the dial. This watch is extremely well made. You look at the Roman numerals. Like if you were a fan of Mont Blanc, like a pen, like hey, I've got right here Mont Blanc pen. Boom, a Mont Blanc pen. This is the Beatles edition. Really nice. Um, yeah, it's you could maybe add a Mont Blanc watch like this. I actually really like this one. And the chronograph, not a huge on the chronographs because there's just everything out there is a chronograph. But I think the three-hander on the bracelet or a leather strap, that could be somebody's one and done. Whoa, huge super chat. $50 from Humble Pine. Keep up the great work, Tim. Thank you so much. It's a good day today, as any, to catch up on all the latest releases. Also, we got Jean Luc Carly in the chat. Hey, Jean Luc, maybe you want to join me on the stream to chat about some of these releases here. I'm going over a lot of the recently released watches. We would love to get your take on them if you got time. Oh, also, Manny, welcome to the show. Great to see you're doing well. Bert Dundee, thank you, thank you. It was a gift. It was a gift. But yeah, this is a cool. I think I'm gonna have to work a little bit harder, do a second show, and maybe we'll be able to get the fountain pen again. I would love to get my Meisterstück uh, Legrand back, with some ink. That would be really awesome. Get that ink back. I really regret selling it. Gotta be honest. It was a mistake. I got really fucked over on the sale. I was told I gave a discount first of all, and then due to a robbery, I was asked to give an even steeper discount or nothing. So it was tough, but I figured, you know what, whatever, just better get something than nothing. I was afraid. Yeah, maybe we'll save up. We'll save up. Well, actually, there's gonna be no saving up going on right now. We've got Greece coming up, guys. 2 days, and then I'm going to Greece with the roommate. I'll try to bring the live streams. Um, Obviously from there on the road, and also keep you guys updated on Greece. We actually got right now. It's so crazy. The UK watch community is right now in Greece. Steven and Kojak both went to Greece. Now they booked separately, but they ended up being there at the same time. Kind of ridiculous. We got so many Greeks who watch the show, who are big watch collectors and enthusiasts. It's very interesting. Uh, OGAB girl says, I like the pen. Cool. Thank you, OG baby girl. Do you like the pony? Would you like to see the pony, OG baby girl? May we offer to show the pony? Somebody who's watching the show for the first time probably is thinking, what does that mean? Show the pony? Is that code for something? Uh, anyways, this Mont Blanc, what's it called even? Let's see. Let's see. The Mont Blanc Star Legacy Green Exploding the Star Automatic Date and Chronograph Date. Holy shit, exploding. What? They say that in 1997, Mont Blanc launched its first watch collection, influenced, as you might expect, by its famous writing instruments. The Star Legacy Collection launched in 1997, featuring the brand's famous white star logo on the crown. Really? They've been making this since 1997? Oh, I thought Mont Blanc was just recently started making watches. This has been going on for a long time. In fact, a stylish representation of a bird's eye view of the snow-capped peak of Mont Blanc and its six glaciers, following the two limited edition models released last year with blue dial. Mont Blanc proposes an automatic date and the chronograph date with the lively green guilloche style dials. Yeah, the guilloche style is out of control. Oh, OG baby girl, pony, please. Okay, 1 second. Let me get the pony. Hey, we've got the pony. There is the pony. Yeah, it was a big problem when I lost the pony in Vegas, an incredible live stream. I think we freaked out all the guards over there. It was so ridiculous. But I really miss the original pony. I We will never know what has happened to the pony. I just remember, me and Red Shovel, we were just walking in the middle of a casino, and I realized I forgot the pony. So I tell Red, like, "Hey, I forgot the pony. We need to go back and find her." And then he realizes that he forgot his bag. He had a whole watch in there. He had a two-tone Sea Dweller, and he left it at the burger joint. So Red just realizes that he forgot his bag, and he bolts it. He bolts it back, to the restaurant and gets there just in time because they took the bag and put it behind the counter. And, when Red got there, some guy was trying to take the bag, was trying to pretend to be the owner. So, yeah, Red Shovel got very lucky. Pony alerted him. Actually, I think it was Pony. Pony sacrificed herself to be the reminder for Red Shovel, right? Because think about it, it's actually so close. Um, and Red will vouch for this actually. It was it was the fact that I told Red, like, I forgot the pony. That's when, like, he started thinking about that, what did he forget anything? And that's when he realized he forgot his bag, and he got there just in time to save it. He could have lost a two-tone Sea Dweller at the freaking burger joint in Vegas. Red Shovel got very lucky. It was the pony that saved him. It's crazy. Crazy stuff. Unfortunately, we will not be going to Vegas this October. I would love to go to Vegas, but we're going to LA and we're doing the Animal House. We got this big giant mansion, completely over the top, uh, rented out in Beverly Hills, the Sunset on the Sunset Boulevard. So we're just gonna chill out there. We'll have smokes and wine. on the Friday, and then Saturday we'll go for the launch party there. So if anybody's in the area, let me know. Uh, we'll we can meet up there, check out some stuff. James, the advisor, upvote, upvote. Thank you for reminding everybody to upvote the live stream. I really appreciate it. We already hit the 50 upvotes. Very good. Really appreciate you guys' dedication. E. Stewart Hall says Mont Blanc makes some very cool stuff. Don't dismiss their watches. They're all well made and gorgeous in hand. Oh, that's scary. That is scary because if Mont Blanc is a if it's a legitimate brand, then there's you go. There's another thing to spend money on. Mont Blanc. Let's just check out what the Mont Blanc got going on because they always have some new stuff. I remember the timepiece gentleman. He was actually a fan of Mont Blanc. His backpack dealer backpack was a Mont Blanc. That's right. A backpack dealer backpack choice. This is actually a pretty cool backpack. Maybe it's a little bit too fashiony. Is it a little bit too fashiony or is it just enough fashiony? Wow. To $1,800 though. It's expensive. These are not cheap. And it's a very small backpack too. What can you put in there? Maybe a Rolex or two and a stack of $100 bills. Uh, what did timepiece gentleman carry with him in his backpack? Okay. Anyways, let's see. Let's see here. What do they got going on right now? Any new stuff? I guess that's the new backpack. The watches. They got this Geosphere. Let's look at their GMT for $7,000 in bronze. Whew, it's expensive. And this writer's edition, holy shit. Writer's edition homage to Jane Austen. Got a Jane Austen limited edition pen. Yo, actually Carolyn Martin's pen looks better. Like usually Mont Blanc, they make great limited edition watches, but this time I think this is a fail. I think the Carolyn Martin pen right here that we've got, the Carolyn Martin pen, way better. Magnetic, boom. In my case, it's a ballpoint, but she makes them in every configuration. 4,700. No, thank you. I think I'll stick with the Carolyn Martin pen. RGC Pen Makers on Instagram. Yeah, this is pretty crazy. Let's see. Maybe there's a better one. Let's see. Is there a better one? Uh, whoa. Oh, there's a full homage. Oh, it's multiple pens. There's four different designs for the James Austen, and each one is like a higher grade. Like this is the basic one, I guess, in resin, and then there's like this one, Jane Austen, and it's like leather bound. What the? That probably cost a couple of thousand, and then you got one with like jewels and everything. It's way over the top. This one. Oh, contact us for inquiry. Oh my god, look at this. What the? This is so over the top. What? I think this is beyond unreal. Beyond unreal. What if this is the pen that I don't know, the Kamala Harris uses if she wins the presidency? Like, would that be over the top pen to sign like presidential documents and stuff? Or is this too much? It would look gaudy, right? Yeah. No, it's so Crazy stuff. Anyways, Mont Blanc, I mean, that's what Mont Blanc are known for, right? Amazing luxury pens. That's why we love Mont Blanc. But a watch, I don't know. I think this is a good alternative to a traditional three-hander watch. It's a great little alternative. Not every watch has to be from some kind of horological masters, right? Especially when we find out the price. All right, what was the price again? Okay. Uh, for the automatic, it's 3,150, and for the chronograph, for this, I guess it's a 7750 call. Yeah, yeah, it is. Oh, yeah. Oh no, SW 500. Oh, and SW 200. Okay. Well, anyways, it's a Salida. It's a Salida movement there. 3,150 for automatic with a date, and 4,700 for the chrono. So pretty good prices there. Interchangeable green calfskin strap, good stuff. Oh, it's limited to 800 pieces. It's not that limited. I mean, if Longines can sell 800 pieces, that's pretty incredible. Okay, that's pretty incredible. That's a lot of watches. It's a lot of movement. Let's see. Also, I mean, you can see the finish is not. Oh, this is just a. It doesn't look like a real photograph. It just looks like an art. I don't know. I can't. I don't trust this. Sorry. E. Stewart Hall, $5 super chat. Love of fountain pens turns to the nib. Regular, fine, medium, ball, etc. are boring. Learn about stub nib, flex nib, view day nib, and piano nib, etc. Yeah, there's the penmanship. That's another hobby of its own. There's so many people out there who like specialize in penmanship. It's actually a great business. There's people you can hire to write like documents with pen, and they can make any document you want, but kind of with beautiful handwriting. And they're so trained. It's like an old skill, but it's still like one of those skills that's rare enough where you could do a little business there. Yeah. Cool stuff. Dr. Bob's Nightmare. There's a lot of like TikTok channels. They just show, they just play video. Like this guy, he just makes 1,000 videos on writing different words. Just spams the internet, floods it with these videos, and they're like cocaine. People love watching great penmanship, and you could just get stuck there, right? Watching like him draw different words. Whoa. OGAB girl, $100 super chat. Timmy, you have really upped your game and matured. Congrats, OGBG. Oh, thank you, OGBG. I really appreciate that. Well, that was my hope. I was really new to this whole thing when I got into this. Yeah, it was amateur hour, but I never like said that I was some kind of professional. We're just here to have fun, and I know that hey, we do this long enough, we'll learn so much about watches and about other stuff, and could be good, could be good source of information, right? Like this is a lot of money. These watches, there's so much money, and if you get the wrong advice, like if you listen to people like man, like Forpy, who are so biased, right? Because they're just promoting gray market. I mean, you can lose so much money. So it's important to kind of have a channel that calls bullshit out. right? Because imagine, that fucking timepiece gentleman, he's in jail, but they're still fucking broadcasting. He's making phone calls out of jail, and this other YouTuber is broadcasting it on YouTube. Yo, what the hell? Like, why promote this guy? He's just gonna come back, and what is he gonna do? He's gonna try to do some kind of a scam again, and it's gonna backfire. And why do this? Just let the guy sit in jail and just serve his time. Jeez. So yeah, there's gonna be problems. So thank you, OGAB girl. Thank you so much for the $100 super chat, keeping the watch community honest. Uh, Dingo Dave says he's upvoted even as well. Thank you, thank you. Pony, we love the pony. Yeah, thank you, Pony. Pony saved Red Shovel about $20,000. You see, and actually, like, think about it. OG baby girl, right? You super chatted 200, I believe, for me to bring the pony to Vegas and take her around town, right? And if I didn't have the pony, me and Red Shovel would have left the bag and we would have walked away. He wouldn't remember that he lost his bag until way when it's too late. He probably remembered the next morning. But because I lost the pony, it jarred Red Shovel's memory to get his freaking bag. And if you think about it, with your $200 super chat, you saved Red Shovel $17,000. So that's pretty cool. What a coincidence of a lifetime. Grandmaster Chime Timmy is getting better every day, but that's not fast enough for the roommate. Oh, it's hard, guys. It's not as easy as it looks. The roommate though, she's cool. She's got an amazing career. Hopefully, she doesn't get fired. And I think it all can work out, bit by bit. I think we can make something work here. Right? It's not totally effed. Okay, okay. Are we ready to move on to the next watch? What do we got next, Timmy? Well, there's a new blank pane. That's right, a blank pane, completely new configuration, new color. I don't know what it is, honestly. Let's see. It says a blank pane, air command. I love these. The rotor on the limited edition one looks like a propeller. And this is a 42 and 36 mil, now available in green. Of course, the 2024, 2023 years will be remembered as the green years of the watches. Every company making a version of their watch in green. It's like I don't know. It's like doing this. It You have to do this. It's almost like following the pack. Uh, who started the trend? I don't exactly remember, but oh, maybe it was Patek. Yeah, the 5711 when that came out in green, it shook the pants of the world, and everybody went green after that. Even had the green Sky Dweller, green date chest. This looks really nice. It's like vintage, and the green color it's really classy. Like it looks like a proper watch. Like this is for a certain type of collector, right? Somebody looking for a professional watch. There's no joking around here. This is straight shooter. E. Stewart Hall, $5 super chat. Here is what I have learned about Timmy. He entertains us. I have tried to watch some of these. of shows. Oh god, it's so funny. So E Stewart, man. Some of these guys, they don't get it. They don't get it. Oh, let's see this. Oh, hey, this is a crazy piece of news. Yeah, thank you, HP. Let's pull this up. We'll be back to the blank pane maybe in a second, just to give you a second there, or maybe not, or maybe we will. Okay, let's just get the catfish on here. Yo, catfish.
Yeah, I haven't been swimming, so I don't know if I deserve to be called a catfish. I've been
You've
swimming
been
between the ladies of the night in the elevator, though.
yes,
In between,
in between.
not in, but in between.
What floor was she coming from? Did you check?
Well, I didn't ask her where she's coming from
Mhm.
mentally, but she came from the seventh floor. What does that mean to you, anyways?
Alright, well, doing
I'm
research.
on the
I
ninth.
need to know for when I'm staying with you, so I don't
Oh,
have
I see.
to
Yeah,
waste time, you
yeah.
know?
Like she was so above my grade in a way that she smiled and it kind of like, what is it? Like throw him a bone kind of smile. She gave me
Mm.
a throw him a bone kind of smile.
She threw you a bone?
Yeah,
Oh, that's really
high
nice.
heels, cleavage, the whole thing. I
She
was
put on a show? She
watching.
put a mini show on for you?
She wasn't even trying. She was just fuddling with her purse, checking her makeup.
Oh, that's the
High,
show.
high heels.
Wow.
Yeah.
Ray, to your super chat. Can't stop staring at it. Dangerous unboxing to come. Hey, guys, we might have an unboxing. By the way, Daniel,
Yeah.
there's some interesting news in in the in the watch world. There, Swiss watch makers put employees on state-funded furlough as luxury demand disappears. Daniel,
Oh
this is
my
big
goodness.
news. I wish I had a subscription to this magazine, but that's
Wow.
just the headline.
Isn't that something? I hope it's not turning into the same thing as like furniture. You can't sell furniture because people aren't interested or something. Like I
Uh, Dingo, you're not banned. What are you talking about? You were in the chat the whole time. What do you mean? You're right here. We see the chat. What? Marco, reminding everybody to up for. Sorry, Daniel, I missed. What were you saying there?
no, it's not important. It's just that. What's your take? Is it just a temporary dive, or is just people aren't interested at all?
It's I think people, a lot of people, um, a lot of people they were fake interested. Okay, and also it's not even the fake interested. Well, a lot of people were interested because they thought
They
that
flip, they flip and flip and flip.
yeah, they were flippers, yeah.
Yeah,
And as soon as they became no money in it, they
they
stopped buying.
disappear. They
Yeah.
just
And it turns out that a lot of these transactions, a lot of the watch market hype was pushed by flippers, right? There was all these flippers coming into the market. Everybody wanted to be a flipper. Remember
was
the
it also
academy?
was it also something to do with I'm not good with math, but somehow laundered money, Bitcoin and all that stuff. Um, it was just a cover for something they didn't really want. It was to park their funds in watches or something at one
There
time.
was a lot of people who were parking their money in watches, but they were parking them in watches because it was a very quickly appreciating asset.
Yes, yes, yes.
So it was looked at as a safe asset, as a safe thing to put, and it still is if you put money in the right watch. If you put it into icons, vintage icons, basically. Those two are or independent, early independence.
You know that had ring that I'm getting, whether you like it
Yes.
or not, and I got a good thumbs up from Bill Sanders. is
Nice.
still somewhat affordable, and there's no dial like that one. No one's got it. Like, I'm waiting a few months. When I get it, if I had to let it go, I think there would be a buyer for it because there's no dial like that one.
Mhm.
It's an old dial. It's been done before over and over again, but it's again, it's like the VC American, the American whatever. What's it called? I keep forgetting. I'll
BC
look it up.
1921?
Yeah, that one.
Mhm.
It has a certain look like that. So that someone might show an interest if I had to get rid
That's
of
right. The habring, it's ugly in a very unique way.
it.
It makes it looks like, a cheaper 1921. But,
Thank you.
no, it's
Oh, thank you, thank
no,
you.
no, no, it's unique. It's like, yeah, I get it, I get it. Actually, let's bring up your habring here. Do you remember what it's called?
Uh, the Habring Felix white
Felix.
dial.
Okay,
I would go to Horology by the Sea
I
to
think
look
I've
for it
found it.
because if you just go to Habring, you may not see it. No,
Really?
Habring will have it too. Yeah, Habring, that one
Here,
right there.
it's
The
this
one
one,
you went past.
this one.
Yeah, that one.
Yes. There you go.
Okay, it's not.
It's like a straightened out,
Yeah,
not,
yeah,
well, it's like a straightened out 1921.
right, right. There's no square case in the Swan.
No fancy schmancy square case.
No, no.
Just a basic run of the mill generic case. No, but
I can
that's
see
the
it.
my Maurice Grossman. It's
Yeah,
also a really generic case.
yeah, yeah,
Like but that's what these watches, they're dress watches. They're classic.
yeah.
They're supposed to be in kind of a simple case.
If this thing falls through, though, I am looking at the Mari, the Furman Mari one.
Verlaine Marie.
Yeah,
Oh, that would
that's
be a great Daniel Katz choice.
that's a sector dial. You've seen it, and
Hmm.
it's not the most up to date movement, but the 7001 is a really nice wind up movement. Wait a minute, no, they have the Jus de Paris in there now. They
That's
used to have the
right.
7001 in there, but now I think it's the Jus de Paris movement, which is kind of an upgrade.
Hmm.
Either way, the dial is worth it. Even if I had the Etta was always reliable.
Etta, yeah, Etta is great. But what does this one have?
This one has their own movement, believe it or not.
It's in house.
Yeah,
Wow, it's
yeah,
like, but it's in the attainable price category.
yeah. And
Is it like the cheapest in-house movement? Is this what they're?
I would
Uh,
say this is one of the cheapest in-house
Here's what the
movement
movement looks like.
around in Europe. I mean, Judah Parade
Uh
would
huh.
be the closest to that, and maybe it might be a bit better. But he's gotten great reviews. Does it really make a difference if I had a watch that is off 8 seconds a day as opposed to 2 seconds a day? No,
Yeah.
this is 2 seconds a day off.
Wow.
Uh, and he used to work for IWC. He knows his stuff. Um, and it's not the most on purpose. It's not the most finished movement in the back, but
No,
being a top
by
watchmaker,
far.
he's about putting handmade quality in it, but still giving an accessible price. To do that, you can't go doing finishing off and beveling every corner. You
It's
gotta
got industrial look to it.
it that on purpose.
There is some skeletonization though
Yeah, yeah,
on the balance cock.
yeah.
Super chat from Ray Ray, €2. Imagine most of us are here every night. Beautiful. Cheers, Ray Ray. It's awesome to have people watching like Ray Ray. Oh, and Ray Ray might be coming to LA. Is that what I heard? What? What? What's going on? Catfish. Would
But
you drink a Guinness with Ray Ray if he comes to the LA house?
I'm not gonna drink the whole beer, but I might have.
Do you want to share a room with him? Gonna be
Uh,
roomies.
I'll wait till the day arrives and we'll
Okay.
see.
Yeah, we'll see it. We'll see it. It's all to come on Animal House,
Yeah.
gentleman
Well, Gentleman
style.
House.
No, it's Animal House, gentleman style. in LA, only on the Tim Wright Show.
Yeah.
My watch channel. Tim looks ill, staring at the movement.
Come on, leave it alone. Who knows?
It's
You might talk me out of it, but right now I'm still ordering. I still ordered. Well, I haven't ordered it officially. It's just the guy will let me know when it's arrived.
yeah.
It might arrive at her. And he's in California. It might arrive at his place just as we reach the animal house.
It says it's made. They're made in Austria.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, you know what? Look, all joking aside, I mean, it's a great business that this guy has put together, right? It's a great little business, right?
Well,
He's a small watchmaker. It was pain in the ass to get all the tooling together, to
yeah,
get to work at IWC, right,
yeah.
for so many years, to
That's
then
right.
quit and start your own company. That's not the top end. You're not. You're on, but you're doing something for very attainable, at really attainable price point. Something that I don't know.
Yeah. Now,
I think it's a cool concept.
I might have a look at it. I've looked at better pictures of that iteration. Um, so yeah, I mean, if it's got a nice reputation, I might still pick it up. So
Look, I respect the hustle, Daniel.
yeah,
Right? I respect the hustle, and you buying this watch. It's listen. You could have spent that money on those ladies of the night, right? But you're not doing that. You're buying a watch and supporting an independent watchmaker in Serbia. No, wait a second. Where is it?
no, he's in Austria,
Austria, Austria,
Austria, and
Austria.
his wife.
And
Yeah,
his wife, and he's
yeah,
probably got a family there.
yeah, yeah,
So you're helping a family. It's
yeah.
great. E. Stewart Hall, member for 6 months. Cat's The Ultimate Movement is the Longines VHP Swiss made quartz and beads. The Grand Seiko quartz. Mine is plus 1 second per year
Oh, yeah,
with
that's a whole different world.
the
It,
perpetual date. If you
it's a
are
high
a movement
quartz.
guy, Longines
Yeah, yeah,
HVP. That's
yeah.
pretty badass. I didn't know that. Longines has a ultimate quartz movement. Are you kidding me? Let's see. Can we pull it up? VHP. Longines VHP. Is that really just it's a quartz movement, but it works like a three-hand watch? Oh, here we go. Yeah. So we'll play this little video. Thank you so much, E. Stewart Hall, for 6 months of support. And also, Grandmaster Chime $2 super chat. Daniel was starting at his neighborhood movement.
Good one, Chime.
Oh, dang. Daniel was staring at his
Now you're
neighbor's
getting it. We're crying
movement.
out loud.
Wow. Wow. Some got good jokes in this
You know what?
community. I love it. Yeah.
I was pretending not to look, but boy, was I looking.
You couldn't stop.
Yeah,
I get it. I was in the city today.
yeah.
Oh my God, the shows that were there. I didn't
Uh-huh.
want to leave. I wanted to stay in the city.
Right, right, right.
Okay, here we go.
The Conquest VHP is a highly innovative watch with a sophisticated movement. You might think this makes it difficult to set. Not at all. It's fast and easy. Let's show you. The watch is equipped with a smart crown which has 3 different positions. Position 1 is the standard running mode. Position 2 pulled out for time setting and to enter energy saving mode. And position 0 when the crown is pushed to activate the GMT model's special functions. The Conquest VHP is not connected. Each watch is individually set to the current Swiss time by a watchmaker in the Longines factory. When delivered, the watch is in energy-saving mode, with the crown pulled out to position 2 and all hands set to 12 o'clock. To ensure that the watch remains in the energy-saving mode, the crown is temporarily locked in place with a small black cap around the winding stem. Before setting the watch, please remove this cap. Push the crown to position 1 and the watch automatically changes to Swiss time and date. To quickly adjust your watch to your local time, simply pull out the smart crown to position 2. Now a quick rotation sets the time hour by hour. In this case, the movement automatically repositions the second hand to the exact time, ensuring extra precision and accuracy. When you are finished, just push back the crown to position 1. Now everything is set. To set the time minute by minute, pull out the smart crown to position 2. A slow rotation of the crown allows you to set the time at your own convenience. While you are setting the time, the second hand will jump to 12 o'clock. When you push the crown back to position 1, the second hand starts to run again from 12 o'clock. Did you know, pulling out the crown to position 2 will make your watch go into energy-saving mode by setting the hands to 12 o'clock after 60 seconds. This storage mode serves to prolong battery life without losing the time or date previously set by the owner. Push the crown back to position 1 and the watch automatically displays the current time thanks to the IC, which goes on counting the time even in energy-saving mode. With our smart crown, innovative settings are easier than ever.
Wow, that's very advanced,
Yeah,
right? Like
yeah.
it's so it they went over the top with accuracy on this one.
You know,
I didn't realize that there
we
was
used
such
to we
technology.
used to cook everything by the fire, the
Yeah.
caveman or whatever. We cooked things in like a fire-induced, charcoal wood fire stove over the years and centuries. Then it went to gas. Then
Yeah.
it went to cooking people in a pot. I'm joking
Yeah.
that part. And then the electric oven. Well, all are still respected. So the quartz movement, I guess, could be respected as a modern version of watchmaking, and for people that just want a really pretty piece that's moved by an efficient mechanism, so be it.
Mhm.
And even F. Bjorn has a was it F. Bjorn? I think him and others have had some of their high-end watches with a very decorated quartz movement, where you see where the battery
Oh, the
is.
Elegante.
Yeah, the Elegante. Yeah,
F. Bichon Elegante.
I don't know how
That's the
well they
one of
sold,
the
but
ultimate quartz watches.
yeah, but he
But
made it to a pretty piece of jewelry, even though it's not gears and pulleys and escapement.
right.
And of course, we still have the balance of those two with the Grand Seiko, um, where they don't. It's a marriage of the two. The
Mm.
spring drive.
The
It's the marriage
spring
of
drive.
the energy from the movement of your arm,
Yeah.
uh, and with electric current, but that's more like storing energy. I forget it includes magnets and all kinds of other things, but it's not. It's without an escapement for timing.
Mhm. I thought it was pretty smart how they had this feature where you pull out the
Yeah, yeah,
crown to save the battery, right?
that's right.
The Elegante actually starts saving the battery after a couple of hours. If you leave it overnight, in the morning, it's already in the sleep mode. You have to
Oh, is it?
shake it. Yeah.
It being advanced that it is, outside of you can add usually also on top of that. I didn't forgot about that, but also on top of that, unlike other quartz movements,
Mhm.
Epijorn has the patron see through a looking glass the movement from behind. He's made it pretty
Right.
enough,
No, it's really good
even though
finish.
it's just a
Yeah.
battery movement. He's made it with circuits. He made that still look pretty. So
I can pull it up here. FP Shore
it's
L.
not a closed case back.
That's the watch that Brit Pierce uh
If women could see the inside of
bought.
my brain, Tim, maybe they would find it more, uh, attractive.
Yeah. A what? If
If
they
my
could see
head
your
had a way that people could see the inside of my brain, maybe that would be more attractive for some
oh
woman, like the one in the elevator from the seventh floor.
oh, if she could see those big beautiful brains you got in there. Well, you got to stop wearing that hat. It blocks out the brain, Daniel.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes.
Seriously, where's the
Yeah, yeah.
where are the hats with rims? This gotta go. I can't take it anymore.
Okay, I'll
I've
put
had
something.
it.
Okay, I'll put something else on. Okay.
Yeah, these gotta go. I'm sorry, whoever designed those, whoever is the friend that sold you those, uh, it's not catching on, Daniel. Okay, I thought maybe I'll start liking it after a
How about this one?
couple of
How about
days. This is much better. Thank you.
okay?
Thank you. Right, guys, in the chat for
Yeah,
those
yeah.
who are watching.
The other hat's at the doctor's. Okay.
I mean, no, just let me know. I mean, maybe it's like 50-50. Let me see. Should I run a poll, Daniel? Which hat did the audience prefer? Let's run a
Which
poll,
hat would that woman from the seventh floor would prefer?
guys. Prefer. Okay. Uh, what was the name of the new one that you had there?
Oh,
Is that
it's
you said
the
a
bicycle hat.
bicycle?
It's the bicycle hat.
Bicycle
And this is more of a fedora, and then the
hat.
big fedora is at the doctor's.
Fedora or fedora. Okay.
Oh, shit.
Uh,
Damn it.
which hat did you guys? Okay, look, there's a typo. So, but you get it. Which hat did you guys prefer? The new bicycle hat or the fedoras? Let your voice be known. Speaketh now. Uh, blah blah blah. My watch channel $10 super chat. I think this kind of technology is every bit as impressive as the finest finished traditional mechanical movement. Both are amazing for different reasons. It's a really good point.
That,
These
that's
are
the one. Isn't that beautiful?
yes. Look at this.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
it's beyond just of course,
yeah,
movement. Obviously, I think this is a porcelain dial. You can see he's got these
yeah,
blue
yeah.
hands. The printing is top notch. There's even this skeletonized mini rotor. This is the rotor that if it doesn't move for like 2 hours, it puts the watch into sleep mode.
Tim,
It's-
if
yeah.
you flow. Let's say well, you and I are both taking a trip to L.A.
Hmm.
Let's say you fly. They don't do them anymore. Let's say you fly in a prop jet.
Uh
It's
huh.
part propeller, part jet. They don't use those planes anymore. I guess they're
No.
too old. Won't get there quite as quick, but you get there. And then
Yes.
I flew in a jet plane.
You
We
did.
both have good service, and we get there. Same as this quartz movement.
It's just in a different way.
Yeah,
You flew in on a good old diesel engine,
yeah. Like
and I
if
came in
I
on the bullet train.
and if I went head to head with that young lady, from the seventh floor,
Yes.
and other people went head to head with their favorite other, we
Hmm.
both get to the same destination.
That's right. That's right.
Only
It's not.
theirs has more longevity than my one night stand.
Oh. Well, yeah, you would be quick. That's why when you bargain, you use that against her. If she tries to charge big money, you could say, "But I'm not gonna last."
Anyways, that's a very nice move. Putting that movement aside, that is a very nice looking uh,
Yeah.
butt end of the piece of watch, and that's a nice
Mm,
butt end of that watch, right?
mm. Not as beautiful as the woman
Yeah,
movement that you saw in the elevator.
yeah,
It is though a beautiful movement. But by the way, this thing regarding this Fortune article, Swiss
yeah.
watchmaker puts employees on a state-funded furlough as luxury demand disappear. I find that it's so like how is that supposed to work? So companies, whenever they want to not pay employees, they get government pay for their time off. I don't get it. Like, it makes no sense here. But
I guess it's when you're on leave, you even put on what's it called? Uh, and there must be arrangement with the government, the different governments to pay uh, the pay your unemployment.
so
Cover.
basically they get put on unemployment. I guess that's what unemployment is, right? It's a
Right.
state-funded furlough. Yeah,
Yeah.
unemployment.
Yeah.
Okay. So they just fire people. What I don't get, what does this mean? Oh, no, but they mean this is like a furlough. So they're saying this is a temporary to see if um anything changes. So I'm guessing they're expecting, or maybe they're, getting rid of all these people because they're trying to save the watch market. Because if they keep producing at the pace that they were producing with all those watchmakers, remember 2 years ago, all you could hear was what is Swiss going to do? There's not enough watchmakers. That's all you heard. There's not enough. The watch market is only being handicapped by the fact that there's not enough employees. There was a big
Yeah.
thing. Now they're letting people go. They overproduced. They thought that that the prices for watches will never drop. It's amazing.
No, there's always an up and down. But the right now, I don't know about the whole economy in general.
Hmm.
It's
It's
just the
odd.
one, I think,
Yeah, it's
but
weird.
that could change.
Yeah, it's a weird, weird, weird economy. Weird times. Bizarre times.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh, Taxpayer funded unemployment. Boom. There we go. That's translation.
Well,
But yeah, this is not a good sign. But actually, look, in a way, it's not a good sign in the way that the watch market is not going to make more watches than they could sell and basically destroy the watch market by flooding it with so many watches that basically there's more watches than there's people to buy said watches, right?
that might be why I might never get the Hebring because maybe he's got all his staff on furlough.
Maybe.
Because I
No,
haven't heard. So,
yeah, but if they lose that sale, that would be devastating.
well, my
Or maybe
guess,
not. They have so much demand.
I'm not
Or
sure.
maybe not enough demand
Not
anymore.
enough
A
demand.
lot of people canceling. Like, think about it, Daniel. You're thinking of canceling. You could be swayed. I think we could persuade you to not buy a Bring. You know what? I think if we really wanted to, we could make an argument strong enough for why you should save your money and skip the Habring. Save your money. What if the boiler goes out? You're gonna be, you're gonna be like T and Tickers. You're gonna have to flip
Did,
a
did,
Speedmaster.
with his tea and tickers, um, did his boiler go out?
But good.
Really? Or
Yeah,
did
yeah, yeah.
something else go out?
Oh, you're not gonna believe it. What happened was just a week prior, T and Tickers celebrated that he won a Speedmaster chronoscope on Facebook
Okay.
in like a raffle. Yeah, of
Okay.
all the people, Tickers won.
Okay.
Believe it or not, yeah, a chronoscope. But
Right.
then the next week, poof, it is taken away from him because his boiler goes out and he needs to get a new one. So he had to flip the. But in a way, it's like he got the Speedmaster. He could wear it for 2 weeks, and then he turned it in to get the new boiler. But how cruel is that, right? The
That's
house
called.
is living in the house is brutal. If the
Yeah.
boiler goes out, you got to pay for it full on.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And the new boilers, they're useless. They're made out of plastic and
And they're much
they
smaller.
don't last.
They're much smaller.
Yeah, they don't have the same power. It's
They're almost
basically cold water.
they're almost as
Keep
small as a
warm.
Tim Wright brain, isn't aren't they? But
But that's the cool thing about living in an apartment, Daniel, right? You don't have to worry about the boiler. Did you have a boiler in the old house? What was it, like a ancient
I had
boiler
yeah, I
from
had
the horror movie?
ancient the horror
It
movie
was ancient?
ancient horror movie boiler. Yeah. and
Oh, yeah.
so you heard the story. I told you about it.
No, tell
So
us.
I was babysitting the house for the transition. There's a whole thing with the estate,
Mhm.
and all of a sudden there was no heat. I called
That's why
for the
you were
guys.
sitting in the sweater and all
That's right. So I
with the
asked for
scarf.
help. I asked for help. The guys
Yes.
come over and they say, "Okay, no problem. We're going to fix this."
Uh-huh.
And halfway through fixing it,
Yes.
they said, "Okay, we just got to do this extra thing." And the extra thing they found was in the cleaning of the
The whole
boiler.
thing.
They found that one of the walls was cracked, and when it's cracked, all
It's no
bets are
good.
off. He says you got to change the boiler.
No.
So then I said, well, okay, and then but I don't want to be stuck with this when the house sells because the
Yeah,
estate house
yeah,
sells.
yeah. The house was about to
So
sell. You were
hold
gonna
on,
leave in 2 weeks.
no, not 2 weeks. This
Okay,
was in the winter, months before. So it's in the winter,
6 months.
a good 6 months, like
Yeah,
6 months ago.
6
So
months.
the
Yeah, so
guy,
you need a boiler 6 months before moving.
well, here's the thing. The sales rep comes over and says, "We get you the boiler. It's a
Yeah.
lease. You're not responsible. It goes to the person who buys it."
Oh,
But
brilliant.
wait a minute. If you use common sense,
Yes,
if the
doesn't
guy
make
is
sense.
if it's gonna be a tear down, even though it's a
Yes,
beautiful house, why would they want to pay for a lease
it
for
they wouldn't do that. They would
the
think you're
full
trying to
ten
sell it.
year
Yeah,
lease on a boiler that they're not going to use?
that's right.
So we turned that down because that was BS. I almost got stuck with having to pay the full lease equivalent to $30,000
Oh my god, the boiler
if
is
if
30,000
no,
Canadian?
if I went with that lease. It's, oh, you don't
Yeah.
have to pay for it, the owners will take it. That was his sales pitch, and I had to get back and say, no, I'm not going to do this because. And he didn't say, oh golly, no, that's not true.
Yeah,
He
so what did they
backed
do? Did
off
they
because
solder the crack?
no, they would change it with a whole new thing, a whole new boiler.
So what happened? Who
Well,
paid
I
for it?
said I lived without any kind of heat for in the winter, and
Oh,
the
so you
cold
just
came
said
out to the
yeah.
wood. It came out through the walls. It's not just, oh, you don't have heat. You're freezing in there.
You stayed in the house without oh,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
you
And
you
I
got
got,
the electric one, right? You got a little
yeah,
heater.
yeah. That it doesn't help much. It helped a tiny
Got
bit.
a little heater.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I
I should
remember it
have
was
used that,
all live
and
stream.
I didn't know the
People who were
woman,
watching
and I
the
didn't
streams,
know.
they picked up on it.
Yeah, but Tim, I didn't know the woman in the seventh floor yet
Oh, yeah, I know.
to keep
See,
me warm.
she oh, exactly. See, if only you knew ahead of time, you've been
Yeah.
prepared. You would have brought the lube. Jean-Luc Garley says you reduce your workload from, let's say, 100% to 70, and you still get full salary because the state pays 30% and the company pays
Oh,
70%.
okay, okay,
Oh, so keep your job
oh,
instead
okay.
of being
All right.
fired. Wow,
Yeah, it was a pleasure meeting him
amazing.
a few days ago, wasn't it, Jean? Jean.
Yes, he's a
Yeah,
really
yeah, yeah,
cool guy, a very
yeah,
knowledgeable
yeah,
watch.
yeah.
He's like a watch expert.
Mm.
Watchaholic people should not buy luxury watches if they can't afford mortgage, rent, or maintenance fees.
Or if they can't afford the woman in the seventh floor.
Hey, there's exceptions. You have to treat yourself
Okay.
once in a while,
Yeah.
right?
I won't make
Gotta
any more callbacks. I promise. No more callbacks.
we
Okay.
just gotta find out. Next time you see her, you ask her how
Yeah.
much,
Yeah.
how much, how much. We want to find out. We
You
want
know
to
what?
know.
I think even though she may reject me, she seemed um, savvy and
Hmm.
some personality. I could be wrong, but she seemed kind of savvy and had some personality. You know, it was kind of a
Hmm.
semi smile to me when she was off to her assignment. Um,
To her job.
you can find someone of the night that are sometimes friendlier than a lot of everyday people.
Yeah,
They're business. That's their
we'll
business.
ask her to come have tea with us.
She
All
might say
right.
yes.
Yeah, exactly. What's the
Yeah, yeah, right.
no? What's the difference?
Yeah,
We're just being just being neighborly, Daniel,
yeah. Thank you.
and supporting young talent.
That's right. Young talent, as Oshin would say,
Hmm.
the young talent.
the young talent.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see a few more. We got a few more releases here, and then we're
Uh,
gonna
Tim,
call it a night.
I'm
Yes.
just gonna black myself out for a little bit,
Okay.
okay? And I might join you unless JD calls for me.
Uh-oh.
I
Okay.
don't know if I'm gonna go to Young Street. I'll see.
Oh, yeah, yeah. And yeah, I don't know JD's number, so yeah. Anyways, let's see. We've also got this one. This is the new Tag Heuer Chronograph Extreme Sports and Carrera Chronograph Tourbillon Extreme Sports watches. Too thick, unfortunately. Tag Heuer just don't get it, I think. They still keep making the same mistake, but maybe there's a market in it, right? And it looks exactly like the APs. I mean, this is scary, scary, but this looks like AP offshore, right? I don't know, just something to me just screams AP offshore. Maybe it competes right against it with this kind of actually cool skeletonization. There's also skeletonization that's obviously done by Zenith for the date. Cool, cool stuff here. Uh, Charles Bronson, nice one. Wristwatch holic, ask her to do yoga class. Alex, that's a brilliant idea. My watch channel, the last cigar Sunday, I was on my Diverge was in frame. Not sure what that means. Yo, oh Daniel, Daniel is back. What's going on, Daniel? What you making? What you making for dinner? No, you're muted. You're muted.
I heard that. I'm impressed with that suggestion. Do a
Oh
yoga.
yeah, what do you think to do a yoga
Oh
class?
man,
You could the moves you can teach her. The 59.
her legs, she can wrap them around my torso and cut them in half. That's how strong they look.
Whoa.
And sexy though, you know.
Yes.
Um,
Let's do a
she,
yoga class together. Ask her.
yeah, maybe. Okay, I'll ask her.
Yeah. Nothing. Hey, listen. If she's already doing some stuff there, we're
She
pretty
definitely is
cool.
doing some stuff there.
Yeah. We can help her promote her OnlyFans account. Let's see. Ooh, the blue one. Look at the blue. The blue. So nice. The black one. They get these going. I don't know. I feel like this is one of those Tag Heuer watches that has just a third wheel, right? Because the Carrera, I think, is better, or Monaco. Like, if you're gonna buy Tag Heuer, why the f would you buy this? This is so weird. Like, nobody buys these. Only people who have no idea about watches would buy this Carrera Extreme Sport. Extreme with an X. My watch channel. I sent Tim a wrist roll. Oh, let's see here. Let's pull it up. Oh, wait a second. What is this naked watch? What is this? Oh, the Breguet. Yes. Breguet. Whoa, this is like an entire schematic how to put a Breguet together. Oh no. Hey, you know what? We can take a look at this. This is great wristwatch porn. It's probably on Instagram, right? Let's see here. Go to Instagram. Pull it up, Timmy. Let's see. Ah, there we go. Wait. Um, let's see. The this one, the Seiko. Yeah. All right, I got it. This one. Uh-huh. Yeah, that's not the one I have. Correct. It turns out mine is the turtle. It's not an SKX, unfortunately. No, it's the turtle. But I like this turtle. It's okay, It it does everything that Seiko needs to do. I need to do a comparison video between this one and the black sub, and like maybe Tudor Black Bay. That could be some good information there. Seiko SKX 007. It's got the orange line, and obviously he's got it on the James Bond. I think the Quantum of Solace, the NATO strap. Oof, it's very very nice, very very nice. MSG prior was the wrist shot. MSG. Ah, there we go. That's a black and white picture. Boom. Yo, Mr. G, how you doing? What's happening? What you been up to? The last cigar Sunday. Oh yeah. Hey, I don't know if we're going to do a cigar and whiskey Sunday this year. I mean, this month or this week. Sorry, jeez. This week we might have to skip, um, unless unless I come live from a hotel room in somewhere in Athens or whatever, or one of the islands, and if they have really good reception in the hotel room, I'll try to come on live. Maybe I'll get a bottle, and but that would be so crazy. Maybe I'll still do a live stream, and if you guys want to bring wine or cigars, uh, do it. This Sunday, I almost died. Oh my god, Daniel, I was so smashed by all the wine. Hey, what you got there? Is that the
It-
turtle? Oh, your
Not the
father.
turtle. You know who that is?
The turtle. Yeah,
No,
that's your
not
father.
the
That's your
turtle.
father.
You know who he is, right?
Yeah, that's your father.
Yeah. And I wrote down when he
Uh
was
huh.
around
Uh huh.
that he
Some
said, "I'm
notes.
here to answer any questions, my dears, about the weather, my eyebrows, your love life, and anything that no one needs to be perfect at."
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
off
really
top.
nice.
Okay.
It's a great saying. Yeah, it's a
What's
good
this word? Yeah.
reminder. It's a good,
Yeah.
good kind of message to live by.
Yeah.
You know, that's what it is. Oh,
Oh,
oh my God, this article. This was sent to me, and I thought, before we end the show, let's go through this and check out how incredible the movement, uh,
but who's
workmanship is on this. It's a reggae
oh
tradition.
Brigade? This
Yeah.
is the Naked Watchmaker, which used to be Peter Speak of
Oh,
what
speak
used to be.
marine.
Well, he used to be called Peter Speak Marine, and then when he left his namesake company, he was known as Peter Speak. And the Naked Watchmaker, I thought, was his operation, but I think he left it to another group. Uh, Anyways, he used to take the watches and take them apart and put them back together again, if I understood it, and show how the mechanisms work and so on.
Hmm.
But anyways, yeah, it's looks like a true workmanship of a brigade.
Speak marine. They made a new watch for the Geneva Watch Days, the skeletonized wave, I think it's called.
That's
It
after
was
he
so
left.
thin after he left. Yeah, this is
Right.
their latest creation.
Yeah.
It's so thin. Actually, I tried it on
Oh yeah.
at the glass box. Daniel, it was really incredible. I can, if you want, I can show you. Speak watch. It was this one right here. It's so thin. It's
So
like
thin.
a hey, by the
Yeah,
way,
yeah.
but before that, Pedro Bermudez, $10 super chat. Thank you so much, Pedro, for supporting the show. Really appreciate the super chat. And thank you for watching and commenting all the time. Really appreciate that. The King Turtle Manta Ray. Oh,
Yeah.
Manta Ray.
Yeah.
King Turtle. Manta ray. Let's just pull it up. See what? Oh yeah, that's beautiful. That's a really cool piece. It's got this pattern, manta ray pattern. Oh wait, this one's got like manta rays on
Oh,
it.
wait a minute. That's the
No, well, I don't think that's the one he has. Is that there's few versions actually. You could see it. There's manta ray, samurai, king turtle. I guess the manta ray dive watch, and then there's also the blue manta ray dial, like with like a blue pattern. Yeah, these are very cool. Very cool. Okay, yeah, Daniel, check this out. That's the Spake Marine.
yeah,
Look how look at that movement.
yeah,
The cutouts, they're really odd, but look how thin. Daniel, they really
yeah,
cut
yeah,
this one down. Like that is extraordinary thin. And then we got, you know, the back of the movement. It's a very unique micro rotor
yeah,
that there has 3 layers actually to spread out the weight.
yeah, yeah. It's they had different iterations of that for a number of years now. Maybe
Mhm.
not as thin. This is a new one that came out.
No, this is
They've
the
got
latest one, the thinnest one.
the thinnest one, and the hands are Peter Speaks
That's
design.
right.
I do remember
Old
that.
hands.
Yeah,
These are very old hands, but very cool. It's like a blend of the classic and new.
yeah, yeah,
And even the wave in the seconds at the it's called like
yeah,
130 over here. They got those little waves from the wave collection
yeah.
that is famous. Oh, and they got the micro adjustment now on both sides.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Boom, boom. Very, very cool.
Remember this?
Hey, what is that? Is that a manta ray?
That's to save the ocean from way back.
Save the ocean. Too
Turtle.
bad this watch is going to end up in the ocean someday. It's, and then somebody in the future, 100 years into
Yeah,
the future, they're going to find it. They're going to like get it out of the ocean, and they're gonna think how ironic that watch was.
right.
Uh, how my watch channel says how durable is the thin micro rotor movement. These micro rotors, they very often they get stuck. But like I think nowadays there's enough technology to be able to ensure that this is going to work correctly. One would hope,
Yeah,
right? Yeah. I mean, maybe this entire movement was generated by AI. There's a possibility, right? But probably not. Because I talked to the designer
yeah,
and he seemed like a cool dude. Think about it. That's a very unique job to be a watch designer. What is he? Gerald Genta? Timmy
uh,
and Daniel, that's what they do in the Naked Watchmaker articles. They take apart the watch and show all the components. Oh yeah. Let's get back here.
yeah. That's yeah, Miami. That's how Peter Speak wanted it, and the people
Oh, the
after
Speak
continuing
Marine. Uh-huh.
his was it his projection his mantra of this particular um, show to take the parts apart and
That
show it.
that started by Peter Speak.
Yeah,
Daniel, this is incredible.
yeah,
What an incredible piece of information there
yeah.
on the Speak. Now
I
this
think he's since left the group though.
oh, well, he still is responsible for creating a
Yeah,
great idea there. He
yeah,
got it off the ground.
yeah,
That's the hardest part.
yeah.
Then you just have to maintain it, and it's so much easier.
Right.
Yeah. So check this out. Look at the frosting on that movement and the rotor on this Breguet. It's just pure
You don't
class.
have to go to, and you don't have to go to a very high end brigade to have that experience of a frosted bridge or something, you can go to other watchmakers that are more accessible, like Lane. Philippe Pekulik has now become as expensive as Lane, so I don't know. Like, I'm not saying they're cheap, but there are other watches out there that do have frosting.
I think Breguet is actually very price wise. It's really a lot of value for money. They're
Oh, it's
on
it?
the
Okay.
gray market. If you buy on the gray
Oh, on the gray
market,
market.
they're
Okay.
60% off.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can get this for like 12,000 now.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, and that's a lot of what. Like a Rolex is
Yeah.
around that price point. So
Yeah. Yeah.
the limited edition of this is obviously a little bit more expensive, but
Yeah.
this is a great watch and for good reason. And maybe people will start on appreciating the beauty that is Breguet.
Yeah.
And instead of buying another Steel Sports Rolex to their collection, maybe they'll buy this next time it's available.
Yeah.
Look at that movement.
Yeah.
Wow, the thickness of the mid plate, and the way the rotor floats above the entire mechanism, and the shape and the polishing on that rotor. It looks
I'm
like a
gonna
guillotine.
throw. I'm gonna throw. Was it a wrench?
Oh no, not a
And
wrench.
just a friendly
In the
wrench.
chat?
I'm friendly. No, to you, to this
Oh,
conversation.
oh,
Just
okay, okay.
a little
I
bit of
thought
a
you
wrench.
wanted to give a wrench to someone in the
No,
chat.
no. I'm throwing a wrench into this, into the beauty of you, into the concept and into the appreciation of all this beautiful stuff, the caviar of watchmaking. I'm throwing a little bit of a wrench into all this.
Okay.
Um, you're going to have to be prepared to pay a lot more money these days, I guess, for servicing these things after warranty. So that's important, considering that there's only so many watchmakers that are working right now because of the dilemma uh, of the wristwatch industry. They can only hire so many people for so many hours because of the economy, the where it is, from what we're hearing. So
They're
for
making
those
more
that can
watches
do it,
than they
fine.
can sell. That's
Pardon
the
me.
problem.
Sorry.
They're making more watches than they can sell. The society has reached the limit, the capacity for watch
Right.
manufacturing.
And because of that, they can. I guess I'm getting a hint that there's only so many people that are working at a place, unless they're extremely busy. A company or a group are not going to hire these people, or the person's not going to be always there to repair a watch. He's in some other job to make a living, whatever the situation
A
is.
lot of these
So,
watchmakers who have been put on a layaway plan to sit at home on their thumbs, they're going to, instead of wasting their time playing video games, they're all going to start watch companies of their own in their free time. And next year, we'll have 100 more independent watchmakers enter into the fray.
okay, and I'm looking forward for one of those watchmakers to back a new watch company called the Tim Wright Watch.
The Tim Wright LLC
Oh yeah,
watch, limited to
yeah,
a
yeah,
100 pieces. We'll
yeah.
have a chalky white, an ugly orange, and the basic black edition.
Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. What happened to Tiffany?
Oh, and the tip, of course, we gotta do.
Okay,
That's gonna be only 3 pieces limited.
all right, okay.
It has to be more limited than just the generic versions. But yeah, let's see it. This is here. Oh, by the way, here's what the dial looks like. See, it's cut out of, I believe, silver or gold. It might be silver. The dial is made. Oh no, 18 karat gold. The guilloche decoration executed on the rose cut engine.
Yeah.
Wow. Holy shit, Daniel. This is serious. This watch is not a joke. Okay. It's rose engine. Look at the complexity here. So
Yeah.
many different layers. There's two borders. There's a border on the inside. There's these little, brackets. There's a side piece that goes through the dial. It's Wow, incredible stuff. There's the hands. You can see they're blue Breguet hands with the little holes in them. And start with the balance wheel and
Yeah.
how it fits into the space. So here we got a little bit of close up. Wow. Let's see. Oh, here's the close up on. Now that's a great macro shot of the
Yeah.
balance wheel and how complex this movement actually is.
Hmm.
It's like the George Daniels watch, but I would say even better made. I mean, but look, George Daniels, he worked by hand, right? These guys have really advanced machines. Still, this is
Well, you
the
get it
level
to
of
brigade
engineering
level.
here.
I think it's got to be somewhat done by hand. Some of it, I guess.
Yeah, I think a lot of like the polishing, maybe this polishing on the bridges, definitely. I mean, it has to be put together by hand. Yeah, there's a
You know,
lot
like
of.
a lot of stuff when you're
Mhm.
getting to that level, the, um, even if it's an $80,000 watch, you're still doing a lot of work on making sure things are working right and a little bit of polishing of this and that and beveling. But uh, machines are making the screws, they're making the wheels, and to some extent, I guess, parts of the hairspring. But it's overlooked by watchmakers. And then if you're talking about extremely expensive, um, there might be an attempt at making everything by hand, but that takes so long to do.
Yeah. By the way, we got breaking news here from my watch channel. Says Christopher Ward strengthens leadership team as profits rocket from 222,000 to 3.9 million in a
And
year.
that's something.
Holy shit!
Well, don't forget that his watches are quite accessible. They're aren't they around? Um, was it called Tudor level pricing? Maybe a
Cheaper than
little bit
Tudor, I
up
would
and
say.
below that.
I would say it's cheaper
Christopher
than that.
Ward. Most of their watches are reachable.
Let's see, Christopher
People
Ward.
like that.
Well, they're also got a lot of in-house movements, and it seems like every 3 months they advance watchmaking forward. Like, look at this, uh, Lamier. This is look at this watch. Holy shit! I mean, it's like a yachtmaster level quality here. The video is not working, unfortunately. Let's see. Come on, video's gonna work? No, doesn't work. Okay, and then they've got this big moon. This
Now
is like
that I like.
Armstrong is making
That
this one
kind
as
of
well,
stuff I like.
right? Super
That
artistic.
Yeah, Christopher Ward. I like their artistic stuff.
Yeah, and it's got a double aventurine dial. Like, what the fuck? They're able to
Yeah,
give all this. This is you can get clean dial from Lange for like 25,000. Here you get the moon, everything for two. Was it 2,300? Kind of,
pounds.
yeah. Market wise, so
So that
cheap.
would be what around 4,500 US.
4,500 US.
I'm guessing. I don't know.
No, this is 2,300 US.
It
2,300.
is. Oh
Yeah,
wow.
yeah, just 2,300. Let's see, Lumiere. Look in the orange. What? Look at
They're
that.
popular. I'm not in love with them, but
Holy
they're
shit.
popular. So they're doing something right with that for the audience. Don't they have something that's their version of an Aquaterra? Aquaterra.
Wow. Aquaterra.
Yeah, maybe not.
Aquaterra. Aquaterra. Yeah, they do have something like that. They were initially when they started out, they were not original at all.
Hmm.
They were just kind of a
Homaging.
brand that regurgitates
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah, homaging stuff.
Yeah, they're just homaging, and
Yeah.
they were like Steinhardt. They're
Yeah.
just pumping out homages and trying to capitalize on the fact that there's demand for watches. But they pivoted just in the right way, and now they're taking everything they learned and creating their own design, some unique stuff. Look at
You
this.
know,
That's
homages is what kept all these companies alive. So I
yeah.
don't diss on them for that because the people wanted that a certain
People
iteration.
wanted the Pepsi, but they couldn't afford the
That's right.
Pepsi, and the
And
real Pepsi was going up in price, and they were like, "Hey,
yeah,
here we'll offer Pepsi, but without the Pepsi branding."
right. And
Can't blame
also
them.
you're talking about
Business. These
and,
guys very business oriented.
and and you're putting kids through school or whatever the economic situation is. Just felt easy for someone to get something that looked good on their wrist and will last, and didn't care about the purism of the authentic model.
They've got great photography, and they're running it like a professional business. You see,
Okay.
titanium. They got great production. Look at it. They got micro adjustment. Right, the titanium micro adjustment uh, bracelet, helium escape valve. They got everything except well, the movement looks okay. And now, personally, I'm not a huge fan of these loom hour markers things over the top. I would have preferred just
They
straight
use
white gold.
they what they're using. They were using like highly finished Solitas, but then got into maybe a little bit of jus de Paris or some other movement. I don't know.
Hmm.
Uh, for the more expensive pieces, but no, I'm not sure which movements they're using.
Okay. Oh yeah. Well, no, I think now they're doing their own. They're
For
doing
some of
own.
their pieces, they'll charge more for their own. They do have a piece or two that's their own.
2% for 30/30. So they're also saving the ocean. 60 days return. And it's they're I don't know, they're doing it. Seems like they got good people there, smart people, um, and they're giving people what they want. This one in particular, Daniel, this is like
Yeah.
so insane. It's like your Tiffany blue um, citizen,
Okay.
like but actually kind of done luxuriously. Oh man, I can't find it.
Mm,
Let's see, what's it called? Belcanto. They have the 12X, I think, right? What the hell?
mm.
No. Oh, that look at this. That's the titanium skeletonized watch that they released. That's just out of control too. Titanium and then like really good looking skeletonization from Christopher Ward. Like what the heck?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, it's all cool. Christopher Ward. I think we covered everything. I think we covered everything for
I think
tonight.
we have,
Yeah.
and
Good
I'm
show.
gonna chill out and take.
I'm gonna go. I need to pack for Greece, Daniel. Believe it or not,
You
I'm
have to
going
pack.
to Greece. It's happening.
Okay, good luck. When are you leaving tomorrow?
I'm leaving. No, after tomorrow.
Okay, do you still have to get things for her?
I for who? For roommate?
Well, like I don't mean for her for the trip, but she's giving you a list, right?
Um.
Kind of.
Yeah. So. Yeah. No. I
Oh,
got everything. I got
oh,
everything. I just
okay.
need to start packing. Make sure. Uh. That I got everything.
Right.
And I'm gonna have to bring extra stuff. I'll bring with me the computer, obviously, to still do the shows from there. If it's a short day, if it was a good day, and I still feel like because over there it's just late at night.
Okay, so
And I would love to
bring
share it.
bring roommate's good mood. to the
Yeah,
trip.
exactly. Exactly.
Okay.
So I think, and also I think this value will, explain how we're doing our journey. And then if you guys want to go to Greece, you'll be able to follow
Yeah.
our thing. Yeah.
I'll ask our friend from the seventh floor if we want to go to Greece.
Exactly. Offer it to her. If you pay for the flight and hotels, she just have to have sex with you every night.
That's right. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
uh, anyways,
I would be
guys.
surprised if she'd smile, laugh, and say you're sweet,
Yeah.
but you can't handle it.
And it's just
Or
all
no, I
confusion.
don't think it's gonna work. She'll be more polite than that. She'll say, I don't think it's gonna work.
Oh, yeah.
She'll say, you're sweet. You're a sweet older guy. You remind me of my uncle, but no.
So sad.
All right, I'll talk to you later.
But you could say, hey, but at least you could do a yoga class with me.
That's right. That's right. I could, I would do upward dog and she would do downward dog.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah. Oh, and then you could do the 59.
That's right.
All right, guys, we're out of here. Thank you so much for watching the show. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
New stuff. There's more watch.
Life could be bright.